ये कैसे assumptions है guys? I was not expecting this.
Who wears the pants in your relationship? That you are in some daily soap on Star Plus? You're not friends with many bloggers in the industry because they don't match your vibe. Get bothered when someone else steals your idea of a video and get more reach.
What?
लड़ाई तो पक्का होगा.
I just need to process.
Hi guys!
Hi guys and welcome to today's video. For anyone who's watching my channel for the first time, meet my husband Jerry. And I'm Anam and I make beauty, fashion and lots of random fun videos. In case you're wondering what he's looking down at, this looks so wrong on the frame G, is the iPad. In today's video, I will have Jerry reading out the assumptions for me. Gerard, there are a lot of assumptions.
Yeah.
People have a lot of assumptions about me. I was not expecting some of these assumptions to come in.
Nor was I. One thing I learned very early on in our relationships to never assume anything about.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Good thing.
Sure.
Yeah. You should never assume anything about anyone.
Okay, that I agree with. Okay, so grab some chai, coffee, Sprite, whatever it is that you're drinking. This video is going to be pretty long, so I don't want to make the intro any longer. And let's just dive right into it. Okay, Jerry, bring it on. What's your first
Okay, so
assumption?
just a disclaimer.
Okay.
I think what we've done here is group some of the assumptions together.
Okay.
Because they're similar.
Okay.
Not necessarily from the same person.
Okay.
But similar questions.
Okay.
Alright? So, the first one. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Do you like to purchase everything of your own money, like house, car, and diamond ring? There's a related question. You have a rich background.
Wow, that's two opposite things that you've clubbed basically. I think the first assumption is true. Like I am someone, my mom says tu badi khuddar hai to me very often. I don't like borrowing money. I don't like somebody else's money. God has been very kind and has also allowed me to do a lot of things on my own. I remember when I wanted to buy my first ever MacBook and my mom said, I'll buy it for you, and I said no. I used to be a hostess, like I used to freelance as a hostess where I would go to malls and events and stand in the middle of malls and hold a mic and like make announcements about sales or whatever was happening. And I used to get paid 1500 rupees a day as a hostess, so I would put money together and through some, by the way, luck at that time, I happened to win some really expensive prize in a contest. It was an iPad, the very first iPad. So I sold that iPad and I put all my money together and I bought my first ever MacBook. I do think that I'm a little bit khudar, as my mother says, if that's the right word. And the second one was, you come from a very rich background. No, I come from a business background where my parents are self-made. My parents built their business in fashion retail from the ground up. They don't work in that field anymore. My dad shut his business down about 5-6 years ago, I want to say. I don't think I come from a rich family. I think I come from a self-made upper middle class family where everything we had was what we had worked very hard for and earned. But I wouldn't call us rich. Like, we never traveled business, we never traveled first class. We did international trips, but we lived at budget hotels, we lived at nice hotels, but we didn't go around staying at 5-star hotels. So I feel like my family had that balance. And they imbibed that in me as well, I guess. I started working when I was 15, so yeah, I guess so.
My first salary was also 1500 rupees. But I have a question. What is khuddar?
Khuddar, not kuddar, khuddar.
Khuddar.
From the epiglottis.
Khuddar.
Khuddar. Khuddar means like you're very like khud se karna hai. It's not pride, but it's self-sufficient. Let me sort of put it like that. Somebody help me with a better definition in the comments, please. I'll call mama after this and ask her to explain exactly. Khuddar yaar, khud se karna hai jo.
Alright. Second set of assumptions. Parents are very rich, helped you in the beginning a lot. That you're super duper fancy when it comes to your lifestyle. You look down upon people who can't afford Apple products, eh? Okay.
Someone said that.
Yeah. That you live in Bandra in a huge mansion. You and your husband sum up to be a filthy rich couple, we wish. That you're too classy to connect with middle class audience. assumption is that you can't live a middle class life.
One second. For those people who think I'm fancy, can I show you something? My nada is popping out in my pajamas. I am. Oh, how do I even answer this? Okay, first of all, I answered the bit about my background and my parents, right? What do you mean I look down on people who don't use Apple products? You don't use an Apple product. Yeah, I mean, his phone, his laptop, his nothing is Apple. This is ridiculous, guys. I can live a middle class life. When I was in college and I made 3,500 rupees as stipend a month, I would include my rickshaw, my train and my meals. I used to pay 18 rupees a day to have masala dosa from this place near the office I used to work at, and I lived a whole month in 3,500 rupees. And there was something about my parents helping me.
Parents are very rich, helped you in the beginning a lot.
So, I mean, I've already answered the parents being rich part, but they helped me from the point of view of, yeah, sure, I didn't have rent to pay. I didn't have to, I didn't have to pay for my food for as long as I lived with them. I lived with them for 25 years. But whether it came, I haven't taken a rupee of my parents since around the age of 17, 18. My trips, I paid for a bunch of things around my own wedding, my house, our trips together, traveling the world. Since the age of 18, every single international trip I've gone for, I've paid for myself. My parents have done a lot for me. They paid for my education. They sent me to the best girls' school in Bombay. They sent me to Avabai Petit Framji Girls High School. Don't make fun of the name. He always makes fun of the name. Yes, I grew up in Bandra. I grew up at Carter Road and spent my teens at their house, also in Bandra. We don't live in a mansion. Is that what you said? What am I, Shah Rukh Khan? Do I look like Suhana Khan growing up in Mannat in a mansion or something? We have a humble, alhamdulillah, 2 BHK. I don't really get into areas a lot, but since this conversation is happening, we moved out of Bandra and moved to Khar. I mean, if that makes a difference. 2-3 years ago when we bought this house, we don't live in a mansion, we live in a building. Alhamdulillah, even for that, the fact that we have our own home in a city like Bombay. But yeah, just for everything else, I'm just gonna put like that big LOL sign.
Our 2 BHK is a mansion.
Our 2 BHK is our mansion. Wherever we are together is our mansion.
एक छोटी सी आशियाना.
Oh, that's so cute.
Oh yeah. Okay.
अच्छा, अगला सवाल पूछो. ये कैसे assumptions है, guys? I was not expecting this.
You're creative, but not so into crafts/DIYs.
That's true. I've never tried DIY much. I like certain ready things. Yeah, that's true.
What do they mean by DIYs?
DIYs is turn your old t-shirt into a new t-shirt or making your own photo frames. I've done a lot of that in college. Am I the best at it? No, I'm not. So yeah, that's true. I'm very creative, but I'm not very DIY.
Sometimes it feels like it's difficult for you to say no to people. Are you someone who tries pleasing everyone you come across? That's an interesting one.
What are your thoughts on this?
I think you've evolved from a people pleaser, from not being able to say no, not because of anything else, but because you probably hurt that other person by saying no, to someone who kind of says no when it's needed now.
I couldn't have answered it better myself. I've evolved. And you're right, I was not someone who would say yes because I wanted to please the other person. I would just say yes because, and I think a part of me is still like that today. If someone comes to me for help or if they need me for something, I find it really tough to say no. But now I do say no. Now I think I've kind of realized that it's either my sanity or the opposite person's sanity, and I think I've also realized, which to me is the biggest sign of self-evolution. I think I've tried to see who that person is in my life. Like earlier I would just say yes to everyone and help everyone. Now I pick and choose. Now I've realized I spend my energy like I spend my money. I like to be a little more cautious about it. I will spend carefully. I will see whether the person is worth my energy, and whether they are using me or whether they're actually someone who would also be there for me, or if someone who actually just cares for me.
Who genuinely needs that help. That also I think comes a lot from your parents.
Yeah.
From whatever I've known of them, from whatever I've seen, they got out of the way to help people out a lot.
We're a family full of
helpers.
I'm thinking of my dada right now. This is not nice.
This one's related to work. You're annoyed with algorithm because you make fire content, yet you just have 200k subs.
Fire content.
Yeah, the fire emoji.
Okay.
The related question is that you do care about numbers and feel sad sometimes.
I think both, like it's not like I care about numbers to a point where I'm like driving myself nuts, but in my line of work I do have to keep an eye on numbers. Do I get annoyed at the algorithm because I make what? Fire content? Thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, I get annoyed at all algorithms because I do feel happy and proud of the content that I put out there, and most of it anyway. But yeah, my numbers are not as high as I would like. Yeah, I agree with both things.
You agree, but to a point. It is not all consuming.
No, it's not. I don't drive myself nuts. That's why I said I don't drive myself crazy. But yeah, it is a facet that sometimes makes me upset. Yeah.
Okay, this question
Fire content. Din bana diya yaar.
This question I think I know the answer to.
Okay.
The question is, and yes, I assume that you must be one of those popular girls in college.
What is your answer?
Of course, most popular.
This is his Princess Diaries wave, guys. It's so bad. Will someone please leave a comment down below and say that this is stupid?
This is not stupid. It's perfect. See.
Yeah, I was pretty popular in college. Let's just leave it at that.
Of course, she's still pretty popular today. Next one. It's not an assumption, but one of my friends said that you're planning on leaving YouTube.
Oh no! Tell your friend he, she, they are wrong. I'm not going anywhere.
Yeah.
I'm not going anywhere, guys. I've just arrived. I'm not going
So
anywhere.
have I.
Leave a comment down below if you think Gerard needs to do more videos with me.
And what kind of videos?
That's his biggest concern. What videos do I do with you? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright. So no, I don't think she's leaving YouTube. I don't think I'm leaving YouTube. I'm a star. That you're a complete Bollywood freak and you love Bollywood.
मैं अपनी favorite हूँ.
Favorite too, right?
मैं अपनी favorite हूँ.
Not मैं अपनी खुद की favorite.
Are you going to have a Bollywood dialogue debate with me?
Never.
Yeah, it's true, guys. Bollywood मेरा favorite है. Yeah, but it's true. Like I'm a huge Bollywood head. Yeah.
Massive, filmy. This is interesting. I thought you were the kind who doesn't know how to cook at all.
Listen, I seem to be giving some really spoiled, rich brat, maybe even bitchy vibes. What the hell is going on?
But that's okay. I mean, I don't think not everyone needs to know how to cook.
Ari, but like, what are these spoiled brat vibes I'm getting? Guys, Jerry, can I cook?
Yeah.
क्या हो रहा है? लोग क्या सोच रहे हैं? ये
She does.
क्या है?
And I think this lockdown has brought out her culinary skills.
Listen, I was always a cook, but I will admit I never really bothered cooking Indian food because I'm not a huge fan of Indian food. I'm a huge fan of North Indian and South Indian food. Regular food somewhere in the middle, I'm not really a big fan of. But because our cook hasn't come in. It's been like what? March, April, May, June. We're in July. It's been 5 months. So I've been making lots of gravies and curries and salans.
I love Indian food.
Yeah, and he's been enjoying my food, so I guess.
And she really, really likes to cook. Just that I don't think she was ever inclined to do so. And if I'm not mistaken, I think you took some classes, right?
I did, but that was not Indian food. That was Italian and like.
Italian.
That's why I enjoy cooking like not Indian food, na? Because like.
But you look Indian food really nice. You are the one who wears the pants in your relationship.
I don't think either of us wears pants in our That sounds wrong. I didn't mean it like that.
I didn't mean it like that.
Go on.
That just came up really sexual. It wasn't supposed to sound sexual. I think neither of us wears the pants. I think that the whole idea of wearing pants in general is like really. It's too non-equal. It's
very sexist.
Yeah. So I don't think either of us wears the pants. I think we're both a very 50-50 couple. there are things that I will like. It's like we've divided it. There are things that I take charge of, and there are things that he takes charge of. And if there's something that he's better at than me, and I'm better at than him, then we just let the other person.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's
This whole wearing pants shit. And also, why wearing pants? Why not wearing the skirt? What is this patriarchy? What if I want to wear the sari in the relationship? What if he wants to wear the sari? Then dress the way you want, babe.
lungi.
Wear what you want. Or don't wear.
I'm wearing joggers just in case you're interested right
And
now.
I'm wearing shorts from pajamas because I took my own pajama wearing video very seriously.
Yeah, but you're right. Since when did pants become the symbol of authority?
Screw patriarchy. For the people at the back, screw patriarchy. Screw patriarchy.
Us,
My
I don't.
mom also wore pants, my dad also wore pants. फर्क ही नहीं पड़ता है इस सवाल का मुझे.
No, but coming to our relationship, yes, she's absolutely right. I mean, whoever is better in something, that person takes the lead on. It's not like we sat down and said, okay, this is what I do, this is what you do. Doesn't work that way, at least not with us.
No, not with us.
That you are in some daily soap on Star Plus?
नहीं, नहीं, नहीं. I wasn't on a daily soap in Star Plus.
She is a daily soap.
I am a daily soap. ये अच्छा है.
One of the reasons I married you, know?
I married you because you are one drama king.
I am drama king.
Listen, you guys don't know him. He's my friends who are watching this video. Please leave a comment. Yeah. He is so dramatic. Like, I'm light drama, chill drama. He does like drama. Okay, people don't fall for all this. All the Team Jerry people who leave comments down below, you fall for this. He's so soft and spoken and calm.
I am.
Listen, he's a hyper bunny, like he's a bunny on coke. It's like that on some days. This is all acting. तुम्हारा पर्दा मैं फाश करके रहूंगी.
I am soft spoken. I am calm.
I will record videos of you one of these days. Watch out for my YouTube stories, guys. I think I need to like sting operation him.
What?
You ask me the next question.
That you work out every day.
सफा कादिर. ये जोक है यार. ये जोक है. कुछ भी पूछ रहे हो आप लोग मुझे आज. तेरा workout every day. I used to work out like little bit. I went through a phase at some point.
But you wish that you could work out every day.
I mean, I'm not debating the healthy angle to that. It's just funny that someone thinks I work out every day because I'm the laziest person when it comes to working out. If there's one facet of my personality that I would genuinely like to change, like if there was like something I could just fit into my soul or brain or pull out, I would like to fit in that I know what's healthy for me in my head, but bringing myself to action on it, it's just really tough. Like I can action things that are mental health and that are positive, and I can cut people out and bring people in according to what I know is enriching for my life and just good for my soul from that perspective. But when it comes to fitness, I'm a fail. Like I need to change this about myself. Let this joke hopefully someday be, don't take inspiration from me on this, guys. I'm not the person.
You love supporting new creators because you have been on the tough path as well.
I started blogging in December 2011. It's been about 8.5 years. I know I'm new to YouTube. I'm only a little over 3 years old on YouTube because that's when I really got active on YouTube. But I've seen some really tough times and some really tough days, and I didn't have anyone to go to for advice because when I started out, there weren't too many people doing this, and there wasn't an established path to follow. A lot of us, there were about 5-10 of us at that time who started blogging in India at that time, and that's why I don't feel bad about the numbers, sometimes, because forget the numbers. I know I have the credibility. I know I may have a lesser number, but they're actual people, and that's what matters to me. And it's a targeted audience. It's not like random floozies, without being disrespectful to anyone. But like, I know there are people who actually care about my content, and they're not just there to see me look glam. They're actually there for takeaway. I've seen the tough path. That's why I like to help. That's true. That assumption is correct.
It is correct. Next one is very interesting.
Okay.
You talk a lot.
I mean, आप लोग अगर मेरा YouTube channel follow करते हो और अगर मेरे videos regularly देखते हो तो आपको समझ में आ गया होगा that I love to talk. This is a very null and void question.
Our first coffee date.
Jerry, let's not go there. This video, in any case, is going to be long. If you go into our dating story, it will not end.
Okay.
Intermission डालना पड़ेगा मुझे इसमें.
Very quickly. First coffee date.
Which I didn't even know was a date.
Of course, it was a date.
It was not a date. We were having a meeting and you said, oh, do you want to go to Starbucks downstairs and have coffee? And I was like, okay. I didn't even know it was a date.
And then she started talking then.
I'm still talking today.
Yeah.
7 years later.
Non-stop. You're not friends with many bloggers in the industry because they don't match your vibe.
I get along with a lot of people. Like, I get along with mostly everyone I've met in the blogging industry over the years. I get along with them, but I'm friends only with a few. I will agree to that. I don't know if it has anything to do with vibe or timing or geography or just the fact that we don't really see each other as often. I do think that given a chance, I could be friends with more people. Are there some people I'm consciously not friends with? Like close friends with? Yeah, for sure. Like I guess it's like, as it would be if I meet them anywhere else. It doesn't have to do with because they're bloggers or not. I've never looked at, I've said this, I'm like a broken record. I always say this. I don't look at fellow content creators as competition. I believe very strongly in the idea of community. I believe that each person's personality is different, and so our audiences are different, and so our content is different. So I guess this answer is a yes and no answer. There are some people that I am friends with, there are some people I'm not friends with. Circumstances play a huge role in this. But yeah, I mean, I guess some of it could also have to do with vibe. Very yes and no.
Alright, next question. You get bothered when someone else steals your idea of a video and get more reach.
Yes. Full stop. I'm not even going to.
Short and sweet. You're too professional when it comes to business or work.
Do you want to answer this?
Yes.
Are you saying yes, you want to answer it, or yes,
Yes, the answer.
Sawal ka jawab.
No.
I am. I'm very
Cheers.
professional when it's.
You know how to enjoy the lockdown period. You don't complain about this, nor are you anxious. You stay calm.
You want to answer this also?
No.
I'm enjoying it. I am low-key enjoying it. I will agree to that. Him and I have not spent this much time together ever because obviously we're busy with work, and we've also gotten a lot of downtime in this lockdown. One of the things I realized at some point at the beginning of this lockdown, within the first 2 or 3 weeks, is that this is a pandemic. It is not a productivity contest. That was a very good bumper sticker I saw somewhere. And I did take some time off. My family and I didn't see them for a very long time. And then when I did, I'm trying to see them every once in a while, not too much. But I am trying to like keep up with them. Yeah, I'm not, I do suffer from anxiety for a lot of things in general, but the stay-at-home lockdown is not one of them. I'm okay.
But it's just normal. I mean, if certain things get to you because it's just a sudden change. Yeah.
I mean, it's okay if you're feeling anxious and you're feeling that anxiety. I will go ahead and in this in the info box of this video, go ahead and leave a list of therapists down below, which is a crowdsourced link that I discovered about last year, and I've shared it with a bunch of my friends. If you are feeling anxiety over anything, that list of therapists has like ratings, location, prices, what they're like, what they're good at, everything. Check it out. I think I am low-key enjoying it, I guess. I don't know how you picked up on that, but thanks for making me realize it, I guess.
Next question. Jerry and you are very understanding and don't fight much.
First part is true, second part is false. So I actually was shooting a self-care Sunday video just before this, in case you're wondering where you've seen this top before. This look is from the self-care Sunday. I just glammed up and came here. And I talked about us in that video also. I feel like a lot of people think you have it all and that you guys are the, couple goals and stuff like that. We are understanding, but we do fight. We do have arguments. Our arguments are just maybe a lot more respectful. I mean, we don't yell at each other, but that's also because of the kind of people we are. We don't like yell. I think in our 6.5-ish years together as a couple, we've had a yell kind of argument only like once or twice, where we've actually like, but we would be lying if we said that we don't fight. We fight.
Every couple fights.
You an idiot, boo. Hey, don't play the cute card. Don't play the cute. This is all on camera. ये इंटरनेट के लिए कर रहा है. ये बंदा मैं बता रही हूँ. अब इस वीडियो के बाद झगड़ा होगा.
But everyone fights. I mean, it's just natural if two people are living together. They'll have differences of opinion. they argue.
I mean, we're not twins.
Even twins
Thank God
fight.
we're not twins.
Even twins fight.
Yeah, I'm just saying that we don't have to think. What I'm trying to say is we don't have to think the same thing. It's healthy to disagree. The true testament of a relationship lies in how respectfully you choose to disagree. Do we fight? Yes, we fight. Do we get over it? Yes, we get over it. And I think that's what's important.
Great. Next question.
There are lots of questions. I hope you guys are having chai. I should have got my own chai also.
Heart. And I think that's the hug emoji. I'm not too sure. Is that the hug emoji?
Yes, that's the hug
Yeah.
emoji.
You're so transparent that I can myself answer some of the assumptions.
How sweet. Who is that? Azmi28. Thank you. You're so sweet. I love you guys.
She's pretty transparent. Okay.
I don't know how not to be. Like, that's. I said this in one of my videos, on my Self Care Sunday videos. And tell me if you agree. Like, जो दिखता है वो मिलता है. Like, if you can handle my straightforwardness, you and I will be best friends. If you can't handle my straightforwardness, you'll think I'm a bitch.
True.
जो भी बोलूँगी मुंह पे बोलूँगी. I'm just that person.
And you're open about anything. I mean, there's no. I mean, obviously there are certain things that are private and stuff like that.
Yeah, but like if I say something, like let's say if I say something about you, I will say it to you first on your face, or I will say it in a way that I will also tell you on your face. I will never hide and talk about anything or anyone. That's not on brand for me at all. Jo bolungi, muh pe bolungi. That's just, if you can handle it, great. Hit me up. Need new friends.
New question. Next question.
What?
I
New
think
friends, new question, kuch bhi.
I think everything is so genuine in your channel, and the strongest support in your life is Jerry.
Yes and yes.
Where if you're about to say no,
I said yes and yes. I was just like
you
touched.
hesitated.
No, I was touched.
You paused.
I was touched. I said yes and yes.
You paused before the second yes.
I was just touched.
But am I the strongest support in your life? I would like to disagree that I think your mother is.
No, I think you and Mama would die.
Paragala?
Like, in a day, she's my operations head. I can't operate without her. She makes bomb adrak ki chai, guys.
Okay, next question. You're the friend everyone comes to with their problems.
Yeah, I'm what you call agony aunt. That is true.
Anantai.
That's me. Dadima, my dad, I don't know if you guys have heard this from me. You guys have heard this from me, I'm sure, before. My dad calls me Mama. And from a very young age, I've been called Dadima.
Yeah.
This is why.
No, I won't call it Dadima. You're bold enough to keep your political opinion in public.
That's a fact. That's not an assumption. How is that an assumption? That's a fact. I mean, I just think given the current political climate globally and especially in our country, since I live in India, I'm going to say this. I think it's become like this non-patriotic thing to have a disagreeing opinion with a majority leader. I think that as an Indian, my loyalty lies to the country and the constitution, not to a political party. I'm not saying I'm for A and not for B. I don't know what I'm for. I know what I'm at the moment, what I'm not okay with. And considering the way the current political climate is, I think our politics is getting personal. So I think it's time for the personal opinion to come out to the public. What upsets me about having my political opinion open, and I've always had my political opinion open, like since way back when, I just think that the fact that if people disagree with you, they don't just disagree with you, they become disrespectful, they diss you, they diss your community, they diss your religion, they diss your family, they make threats. That to me is a problem, obviously, on just a basic human level. If you disagree with me, you disagree with me. Yeah, it's okay. I'm okay with you having an opinion of your own. You should give me the same courtesy. And if you are okay with the ongoing climate and I'm not, we're both human beings. We're not going to agree on everything. Simple. But yeah, I have my political opinions pretty out there.
I think everyone should. I mean,
Personal opinion, I guess some people don't want to talk about their political opinions publicly, which is also okay. But मेरा choice है और मैं अपने platform को I'm going to use it to just share my thoughts and share my voice. So
fair.
to each their own, man. If you agree, great. If you disagree, also okay, cool. That's fine with me.
The next question: that you make good chai.
Before this lockdown, I would have said no, but now I say yes. Because I think before this lockdown, I never really had to make chai. But during this lockdown, when we had no house help for a while, I did start making my own chai. And yes, that dirty look was because he also makes good chai. Bhai, le lo apna credit internet pe. He also makes good chai and coffee. And I also now I can say I make good chai and coffee. Yeah.
I made chai for you.
Yeah. Don't go into this patriarchy zone of needing credit for one chai, huh? See, things like this. अब झगड़ा होगा वीडियो के बाद. चलो, अगला सवाल पूछो.
You own 2 cars.
No, one. This was an assumption.
Yeah.
You own 2 cars. No, one. Honda Jazz. Bought it last year in March. March? याद नहीं है.
Yeah.
Bought it last year. He owns like 3 bikes in case you want.
Used to.
Now you have what, 2?
1.
So 1 car and 1 bike. Perfect set.
And 1 cat.
We don't own the cat. We're parents to the cat.
You're religious. The clubbed in assumption is, are you religious? I mean, it's a good thing. I'm just asking.
You know how people feel about sharing their political opinions? I feel like that about sharing my religious opinion. Is that weird? How do I say this? I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. So I get really annoyed when people confuse spirituality for religion. Spirituality is about finding your center, being zen, believing in goodness. Do I believe in God as a concept? Yes, I do. Do I believe in the God that I was Allah? I was taught growing up. I was taught about Islam and I come from a Muslim family and all of that. And do I believe in a lot of that? Yes. Do I believe in everything I hear in the world? No. So I don't want to make this video controversial, but I'm going to say that I pick and choose and apply my logic to what I would like to believe in. My parents have always taught me that from a very young age. They've always allowed me to question things. They've always taught me not to follow things blindly. And I hope that I can continue to do that for as long as I can. I'm spiritual. I believe in a lot of things that are out there. And yeah, does that answer the question?
I guess.
Yeah.
Alrighty, next one. That you don't spend that much and you're not a shopaholic. Like you don't splurge money. Is it true? We've clubbed a couple of more questions. You splurge a lot on things apart from makeup and skincare.
That's the
Home,
opposite.
decor, fashion. Then, that you're a very wise investor and you spend money very wisely.
3 completely different angles.
Not really. I mean, if you look at it, all 3 are essentially saying the same thing, that
No.
you don't splurge.
Your second one is saying I splurge a lot apart from makeup and skincare. So, nutshell, guys, nutshell response, I'm not a spender. The spender between the both of us is here. I'm the saver, he's the spender. Do I spend on things that I like and I enjoy? Yeah, but I'm not like I give myself a shopping budget every month. And I don't cross that shopping budget. I give myself an everything budget when I come to think of it. There is a house budget, there is a this budget, there is an entertainment budget, there is a travel budget that I keep per year.
That's middle class.
Yeah, I mean, I am middle class. I've never said I'm not middle class.
No, related to your first question.
But lots of people are assuming I'm not, but I am. I'm very middle class. I have to sometimes remind this boy here not to go overspending and that we're middle class. Yeah, but basically that. Yeah, no, I'm not a huge. I like to invest my money smart.
Yeah.
I think that if God's been kind, one must use help, take help, use your brains, and just use your resources correctly.
I don't understand money. She understands money.
I got you, babe.
Yeah. And she probably spends on me more than she spends on herself. I'm high maintenance.
You are. But I don't mind. What? You said you're high maintenance. I just agreed. What?
Ladai to pakka ho.
You said it. I didn't say it. I just agreed.
Okay, next questions. You're always sweet and bubbly. You seem like you very seldom get mad. You never get angry. You're a very emotional person when it comes to your personal things. Lots of love.
There was a lot of mixed thoughts. I am usually bubbly. Sometimes I'm not. Depends on what mood I'm in. I'm a Gemini. I come with many moods. You're also a Gemini. You also come with many moods. And I don't get angry easy. But
You get angry.
I get angry. That's true. I get angry. So if you give me food, I'll be fine. But
Works.
But just to go just one layer deeper into this question, I'm very patient. So I don't just get angry, but when I do get angry, then I'm angry.
Don't make her angry. One thing that I learned very early on in a relationship is that when she's angry, you stay a safe distance away from her and throw food at her.
You make me sound like a chimpanzee at the zoo or something.
I'm a monkey.
But no, no. Stop it. I'm not like that. Actually, on a serious note, if I'm angry and I'm not talking, this is something Jerry took very long to understand. Sometimes he still forgets. Huh? If I'm angry, he'd be like, no, talk to me. And I'll be like, look, I'm angry. I don't want to say anything that I will regret. So I will talk to you. I just need to process. So, and even now, sometimes he'll be like, no, let's talk now. Let's talk now. His anger is, no, now let's talk. I'm like, no, I will talk. But just give me a few minutes, 15-20 minutes. I'll come back to you. No, let's talk now. Let's talk. Ugh, I'm angry. Just let me process it so I don't say any. No, I'm not talking about hangry. Huh? I'm talking about angry. Anyway, agla sawal.
That's it. We're done.
Sampla.
Sampler.
Okay, guys. I'm hungry now. Stop. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you got to know me better. I think you also got to know this cartoon better.
How am I a cartoon?
You just are. You're the cartoon of my life.
Okay.
And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm going blank. I'm hungry now. Bye, guys. Thank you for watching. Hit the... What are you doing? You're throwing food at me. I'm saying hit the bell button.
Hit the bell button, like the video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and leave a comment below. And I'll go throw food at you.
Don't throw food at me. Let's just go eat lunch. Okay, thank you for watching, guys. I love you very much. Bye.